Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. We have a video today. It is a Monday market watch, Monday kind of FIFA situation. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the video today. I'm very excited. I don't know why I'm so excited. I'm excited for today's upload. I'm pretty washed out. I'm pretty tired, not washed out. Washed out of weekend league. I was playing really late last night. And if you guys are interested at all, which some of you guys are, some of you guys aren't, we finished again on 28 wins. We went from 15-1 all the way to 28-1 last night. We had some tough matchmaking, and we actually faced on our 28th game, guys. We played against the champion of Mexico for the top 100. I don't think I was going to get top 100 because I think my skill rating wasn't good enough, but we finished on 28 wins. So we'll have more Elite 1 rewards for you guys coming this Thursday, which I'm also excited about. All is good. Rewards are kind of bad anyway, so you know it's not the biggest of deals, but you know what? This team is getting it done for me, and I'm playing weird, man. I'm playing 4-1-2-2 narrow. To any of you guys that are wondering about my custom tactics, I know a lot of you guys have been like wondering about them. I don't always get to go over it and stream with you guys, so I'll do it really quick on the video right now, and then we'll get into more important things. So 5 width, 5 depth, guys. Balance is what I do on a 4-1-2-2, and then the way I set it up is both strikers are getting behind. Your cam is going to be on stay forward. Your CDM is going to be cut passing lane, stay back, and cover center. And your fullback is going to be on balance and overlap. Now, if you're a bad defender, do not use this formation or tactics because you're going to be very vulnerable from the back. I use it because it gives me a lot of attacking options, which I do really enjoy. It's crazy though, man. My attackers, man, it's 2 weekend leagues now with these guys. It's slash rivals as well. Ronaldo's on 99 goals and 44 assists in 84 games. He is absolutely insane. He's been throwing a couple games recently, but for the most part, he's insane. He's at 8.4 mil now. Eusebio is on 65 goals and 53 assists in 75 games. He is just a net machine. He does not miss the net. And then, guys, Neymar is getting an upgrade this week. I don't know if you guys have been following. PSG won 4 in a row, so we should be getting a Neymarcito upgrade by Wednesday. We should be getting a Neymar upgrade, a Thiago Silva upgrade, and a Varane upgrade. I believe all those teams won 4 games in a row, so we should be getting all of those pretty soon, which is pretty tasty if you guys have it in your club. It's going to increase the price of them over time, but it's going to be a really nice upgrade to have overall. I didn't get to use Sancho much this weekend, guys. Only 4 games. I wanted to use him more. Daniel James is very good, though, guys. So if you guys are, questioning the grind of Daniel James, I would complete his SBC card, or rather his objectives card. It is a very good card. And then, obviously, we've got a tough decision here with Van Dijk because it's crazy that, for me, Rio's the best center back in the game. I'm not selling Rio. I need to figure out, right, with this Van Dijk, what do I do? And the reason why I'm wondering what do I do is he's 3.2 mil, and I think he's the second best center back in the game for me. Do I take the money during the week right now, and then, do I buy him back later in the week? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, right now, he's 3.525. He's got a bid at 3.499 overnight. What I may do, guys, as good as this card is, just to grab some extra coins to trade with this week, I think I might sell him, even though he's amazing. Just to grab some extra coins this week. And I think that might be a good move for the club and just progressing forward because I feel like it's a lot of coins in one player. And I think selling him might not be the worst option. 3.385, 3.399. That was a little while ago. He's been 3.483 on the graphs. Today's been 3.47. I think what I'll do, guys, is I'll try to grab a sale here for 3.475 or 3.477. At that price, we're going to make taxes about 160, 170K. We make like 100K on that. So I feel like maybe we take the money on him a little bit there. If he sells, he sells. We did this yesterday where I feel like I'm doing an upload now of every day selling him. But yeah, maybe we'll take the money so we can trade a little bit extra this week with some of those players. And then I guess the next big thing to talk about, and we'll be looking at a little bit more to it this week, is that Icon Moments guys are going to be coming out Friday. Not confirmed, but I think so, with ones to watch. So that'll be really interesting to see how EA do that. In terms of the overnight sales, I've moved myself back into the Icon market a little bit. Just some nice flips. A lot of these are 10K. These Seedorfs are actually really good. Like I bought this Seedorf at 540, so that's some really nice profits, like 15 to 20K. So yeah, some really nice profits overnight there. And in terms of like what's already on the trends list and stuff, we'll talk about the UCL lives in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys that I started to invest in those. Guys, I bought 4 Iñaki Williamses on Friday night, and still EA have not updated the price range. It's crazy to me that, it's been so long, and EA still haven't updated the price range. It has been a long time, man. So, EA, what's up, boys? Are you guys going to update the price range? Or are you guys just going to make... Because the thing is, guys, St. Maximin and St. Maximin and Iñaki have been extinct for like a long time now. So it's like, what are they doing? So we've got a couple other icons here. I've got to try to like get the sales on these. Some of these are kind of, you could say, failed sales. Like this Haji doesn't sell for anything. And you guys can see a lot of these icons here. I've had to kind of knock down the price of the sale to the point where I'm making like 2 to 5K only. And the reason for that is I haven't been able to sell them. So it is what it is, man. Sometimes when you're doing icon flips, not everything works out. A lot of these cards, guys, we're taking like a tax break even or a tax loss. But it has to be done. I got stuck with a Petite. I bought him at the wrong time. And the reason why I got stuck with him was, well, obviously we got the Tierney SBC, so a lot of those cards, you know, it impacted it a lot. They dropped a lot. So yeah, I mean, obviously that's really it for the transfer list. I know a lot of you guys always want to see like what are we doing with the transfer list. I started to go into UCL lives. I told you guys that a couple days ago because Champions League starts next week. I think the hype will pick up a little bit for these guys. I think they're going to be going up a little bit. I don't know though. And the reason why I don't know is now there's a lot of different cards available at the moment. So I'm not really sure like how much these guys are going to go up because I know for sure that like there's a broader amount of cards now available on foot. So I just don't know how much these cards are going to go up. They went up a lot before because like the main focus was like on these cards, right? So there wasn't a ton of focus in other places, whereas like now there's so many promo cards and so much stuff that I just don't know how much these cards like are gonna really go up. You know, I think a lot of people are smarter to really just go all in on these cards. It's gonna be very interesting, that's for sure. To just kind of see what happens. I'm gonna pick up this Coman though because I did see him last night at like 370, so I thought that he was gonna start taking off. Because I did see him at 370 last night. He was 354 yesterday, but I swear, yeah, he was 360 for 370 for an hour. So we're gonna pick him up. We'll make sure we list these for lazy buyers, and just kind of continue there. I do want to talk a little bit about FFS cards today because I know that for you guys, FFS cards are a little bit important, and a lot of people want to talk about them. So obviously they got supplied a lot at Squad Battle Rewards last night, and I stayed away. You know, you guys probably might be clicking on this video being like, Nick, you actually didn't buy them. Wow, I'm impressed, right? Because whenever cards drop, I buy them, but really, guys, none of them really went up too much. Luis Felipe, guys, I think was 178. So if you bought him there, you make 2K after tax at 190. You know, the only one that I saw that really went up was Malin, and he went from 150 to 173. But I'm not expecting a lot of these cards today and this week, especially the top tier cards like the Haaland, Lautaro Martinez. If you guys are looking into buying any of these cards, I'm not really expecting them to go up this week. Much at all, especially with like a potential moments promo coming up. The fact is, guys, that last week these cards, man, when they were in packs, they just dropped the whole week. So I'm kind of expecting a similar thing, not the same thing, but I'm expecting just kind of a slow decrease all week, especially with rewards. I just don't really see a way where these cards are going to go up much. I just don't really see it. You know, if I felt like these cards were going to go up a lot this week, I would tell you guys, hey, you guys should look in to start buying some of the Future Stars cards, but I just can't see it, man. I just can't see a way where these cards start to really, really go up in value and you guys miss out on some crazy window. I just don't really see that happening. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with those. In terms of, like, the moments coming up this Friday, guys, I do think you guys will see a little bit of panic, especially with some Team of the Years and some icons. Now, what I'm thinking is depending on some prices, right? The concept to understand with icon moments, guys, and look, none of this is confirmed that icon moments is going to be this upcoming week. I want to make sure that you guys all know that are watching my video. It is not confirmed that icon moments, guys, is going to be this Friday. It is more of a guess based on last year's timeline and based on there's no way that EA is going to run some random promo this Friday because they don't have any promo to run. So I think it's going to be icon moments. And so based on that, what will happen, guys, is like obviously moments is going to be a little bit different this year. I think they're going to go a little bit harder. But I guess what I wanted to talk about was the fact that a lot of these cards that come out, guys, very in demand. And it looks like right now people finally have some coins to spend. So if I were to take a guess, I would say that a lot of these Icon Moments cards, guys, that are coming out are just going to be purely extinct. I don't really see a way where they're not going to be extinct. So what that means is that if you guys see any panic, you know, when it comes to the market, on, let's say, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, in terms of prime icons, right? You see any prime icon panic, I would really, really look into it, guys, because the reality is, dudes, that if there is any sort of panic, I remember last year buying some prime icons because they were so freaking down. that they just rebound a ton, because what happens is, like, you know, you get this Moments Hullet that comes on the market, right? And it comes on the market once for 3 weeks. So what eventually happens, like last year, R9 dropped. R9 literally dropped, I think in the span of 24 hours, 1 million coins, and then he rebounded 600K because, well, what happened, right? When the Moments came out, there was no R9 on the market for 3-4 weeks, and even when he was on the market, he just got insta-bought. So yeah, that's the reality of the Icon Moments promo, guys. You're not gonna miss out on deals and things like that. It's just gonna be, they're so expensive that it doesn't even matter. So that's the reality, guys. They're gonna be so expensive. So just keep that in mind, guys, please, because don't be one of the people that, I know there's people that panic sell because of Icon Moments, and they do it every year, and some people do it because of every promo. I want to make sure that you guys never do that, because you don't have to do that. So regarding Osimhen and Odegaard, right? I don't know what I'm doing here. I might do this week, guys. I'm not sure. It's going to take a lot of effort. I'm pretty worn out because last week I did a huge round with Daniel James. And I also want to see, I think I want to wait to do this until like Tuesday or Wednesday, because what I had talked about in my previous videos was that I think EA is going to bring us another like Daniel James. I think they're going to do it. So I think EA is going to give us, guys, like another Daniel James kind of squad battles card. And if they do, well, obviously I'm going to do that one because, one, it could be a better card. But because obviously these cards are in packs for 4 days and another, in another hour, they're probably going to continue to bring some content this week. Last future stars, I wanted to talk about Emerson because he went up a lot and Diaby went up a lot. And I talked about these two going up a lot because they're cheap, accessible, and they're going to be in a lot of people's teams. I want to go over with you guys. I don't know when these guys are going to be buys, probably sometime on Thursday. But there's a couple cards that I really like for you guys to pick up out of packs. Number one, Icone, right? I really like this card out of packs, and the reason I like him so much is because he links to Mbappe. He links to the weekly objective Osimhen, which I really like. I like the fact that people are going to get this objective card, and they're going to try to build teams around him. And so Osimhen is a very big link. So I wanted to talk about that because I really, really like the fact that they link. I think that's very important. And then also, I really like this Renan Lodi. And because I know there's a lot of left backs, but being in the La Liga and these stats, I think this guy will rise. And I also played against him a couple times in the weekend league, which really makes me think that he is going to go up. Whenever the litmus test, guys, always for kind of trading and investing is if you see somebody consistently in the weekend league, that's usually like a really, really good indicator for how much somebody's going to rise. I always take account, like for example, when you guys play weekend league, all you do is see Neymar and Mbappe, right? But think about in the panic hours, who rebounds the highest, right? It's Neymar and Mbappe because they have the most demand. Everybody uses them for their teams. So always use that as kind of a thing where maybe reflect upon your last weekend league if you guys are watching this video and say, who did I play? Who did I play a lot of, right? And that's a really good way, I think, to really understand, is somebody going to rise out of packs or not rise out of packs? That's kind of how I look at it. And I think it's a really good way for you guys to look at it as well. So yeah, last thing that I wanted to say just in terms of the channel, thank you guys for the support on the videos, as well as I talked about this on stream yesterday. A lot of people seem to really enjoy the stream re-uploads. What I'm going to do, guys, is make sure that I continue to post any like combination of icon packs / draft rewards. And what I talked about with the stream is that I think once every 2 weeks for you guys, I'm just going to record all my draft rewards for the future, and I'm going to throw them into one big video. So like on this channel, once every 2 weeks, you guys can expect to see maybe like a video with like 10 draft rewards or something, right? Because I do play a draft or two on stream every day. What I'll do is start saving those up over time. And so when we do get something good, especially when there's promos going on, when there's promos going on, there's special cards to pack, I'll throw those together in a video for you guys, and we'll do that. So thank you guys for watching the video this morning. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.